In the world of speed, there is a very thin line between excellence and madness. But at Lamborghini, there are two letters that always mean something different. SV, Super Veloce. Two words that represent one simple idea: go faster, push harder, and take everything to the limit. Today, those two letters are back. Lamborghini has officially unveiled the brand new Revuelto SV, 1,065 horsepower, 1,425 Newton meters of torque, and 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 2.4 seconds. But these numbers are only the beginning, because SV is not just a badge, it is a philosophy that Lamborghini has been developing for more than 50 years. And to understand how we got here, we have to go back to where it all began. Before SV became a symbol of Lamborghini's most extreme machines, there was one car that started it all: the Lamborghini Miura SV. When the Miura arrived in 1966, it changed the world of performance cars forever. A mid-mounted V12, an incredibly low body, and performance that made it one of the fastest production cars on Earth. But Lamborghini wanted more. The Miura was already extraordinary, so the engineers pushed it further. And in 1971, the Miura SV was born. Super Veloce, super fast. This was not simply a Miura with more horsepower. The car received wider rear tires, wider fenders, a stiffer chassis, revised suspension, and several mechanical improvements designed to make the car more capable of handling its performance. Even the way it looked had changed. And that was the beginning of something much bigger. Years passed, the world changed, and Lamborghini changed with it. But one question remained: how much further can we go? The answer came with every new generation, and eventually, we reached the Aventador. The Aventador was already a monster, a naturally aspirated V12, massive performance, and a character that modern supercars were slowly beginning to lose. Then Lamborghini added those two letters, SV. The Aventador SV took everything people loved about the standard car and pushed it further. More power, less weight, more aggressive aerodynamics, and a much sharper focus on performance. But then, the automotive world entered a new era. An era that Lamborghini could not ignore. The era of hybrid performance. In 2023, Lamborghini introduced the Revuelto, and immediately one thing became clear. The V12 was not going anywhere. Instead, Lamborghini gave it something new. A 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12, combined with 3 electric motors. The result was something very different. The emotion of a naturally aspirated V12, combined with the instant response of electric power. The standard Revuelto was already one of the most advanced Lamborghinis ever created. But Lamborghini had a problem. It was still not extreme enough. Because when Lamborghini creates its most powerful cars, there is always another question. What if we pushed it even further? And now, we have the answer. This is the Revuelto SV, the newest chapter in the Super Veloce story. And Lamborghini didn't simply add more power. The entire car has been pushed further. The system now produces 1,065 horsepower. Torque reaches an incredible 1,425 Newton meters, and the acceleration is just as brutal. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 2.4 seconds. 100 to 200 kilometers per hour, 6.7 seconds. Those are numbers that would have sounded impossible just a few decades ago. But there is something else. Because once you start moving this fast, power is only half the battle. The other half is the air. At high speed, the air becomes an enemy. It creates drag, it creates lift, and it can destabilize a car traveling at extreme speeds. So Lamborghini had to find a way to control it. The Revuelto SV uses a new active aerodynamic system designed to work with the entire body of the car. Air is directed through the body. Channels manage the flow. Active aerodynamic elements adjust the balance. And the rear diffuser works with the rest of the system to help keep the car planted. According to Lamborghini, the Revuelto SV can produce up to 80% more downforce than the standard Revuelto. That means this car isn't only designed to become faster in a straight line. It is designed to use that speed when the road starts turning, because speed means nothing if you cannot control it. That's what makes the Revuelto SV so fascinating. It isn't just another Lamborghini, it's the latest chapter in a story that began more than 50 years ago, and a reminder that some legends never really disappear, they simply evolve. From the Miura SV to the Aventador SV, and now the Revuelto SV, the philosophy has remained the same. Go further, be faster, and never accept the limit. Maybe one day, another Lamborghini will come along, one that is faster, lighter, smarter, and even more advanced. And when that day arrives, the question will remain the same. How much further can we go? Because Lamborghini has been answering that question for more than 50 years. And if history has taught us anything, it's this. The SV story is never really over. It simply waits for the next monster. And that's exactly why we're here. This channel is about more than just cars. It's about the stories behind them, the legends that changed automotive history, the companies that dared to challenge the impossible, and the machines that became icons long before we ever got the chance to drive them. So if you want to discover the stories behind the world's most legendary cars, from the machines that shaped the past to the ones that are defining the future, subscribe to the channel, because there are still countless stories waiting to be told. Some are sitting in museums, some are still tearing up racetracks, and some are just being born. Until then, keep your eyes on the road, because the next legend might already be here.